Toss an acorn to your squirrel. Oh, the deep dark forest. Oh, the deep dark forest. Toss an acorn to your squirrel. A furry friend of the forest. Toss an acorn to your squirrel. Oh, the deep dark forest. Oh, the deep dark forest. Toss an acorn to your squirrel. Furry friend of the forest. Toss an acorn to your squirrel. Oh, the deep dark forest. Oh, the deep dark forest. Toss an acorn to your squirrel. Furry friend of the forest. Toss an acorn to your squirrel. Oh, the deep dark forest. Oh, the deep dark forest. Toss an acorn to your squirrel. Furry friend of the forest. Toss an acorn to your squirrel. Oh, the deep dark forest.
Congratulations on first, Levy. Congratulations on second, June. Congratulations on the third, Dubby. Dub, are you still playing Fortnite? Thanks everyone for paying your taxes. Finally got a chance to join stream. You just been busy at work lately? Cause that's just how it be sometimes. Hey Saturn. Who made this song? I wrote this, Dove. I wrote this and we had Suno. We just threw it into Suno to see what would happen. Like the AI sang it. The AI is stealing all the music jobs. I'm never gonna pay my taxes. That's fine. So this is when I time out June for tax evasion, right? That's how this works. I don't know. I can't make you guys pay your taxes. Alright, I'm gonna be back in a minute. I gotta fill the water bottle and stuff. I'm too rich and acorns to pay taxes. Oh, that's a valid statement, I suppose. Alright, June. I guess the question is, how many acorns do you have? But they go towards community goals. That's also true. Hey, Sathric. Yes, June, you will see that there is the option to redeem multiple acorns now. You can redeem up to 36 acorns a stream now. Alright, 13k. I'm not the 1%, but I'm comfortable. I have no way of knowing how many acorns everyone has, as much as I would love to, because it'd be fun. Welcome back from Agio. Let's go, so excited. Well, it's story time first. I gotta read to you. I gotta read to you about the orcs in their battle against the, Minari. Story time, story time, story time. If I could pay your taxes, I would. I don't think that's how it works, Lappy. Hey, Viv. Welcome in. I mean, I also can't say that's not how it works. You know, that is the other half of that argument. I'm trying to unload acorns. Well, all right, I still have to refund Brent's cookie and Brent's James stands. Snack, stand. We did chairlifts. We did push-ups. June wanted me to hydrate 4 minutes ago. I can do that. Not me just casually burning all my acorns over on a Levy stream just with stupid stuff like no fishing when there is not even a fish to be seen in the game. I am down to 18k on levies. That being said, I have also gotten like 7 pictures of noodles and we gifted a sub to Wreckage, so what do I know about anything? I mean, Moon has close to 100k, I believe. Yeah, but Levy does do the push-ups. Basically, if Levy has a redeem, I've done it. Usually all at once. Usually before the stream even starts. Fish. Yep, I saw that coming from someone. I just hit 60k on M. I'm around like 4k on M's because I was told that there's high scores for cheese tax. So there's a cheese tax every day, and then I have like a deficit because I don't get 1,500 a day. The whole thing where I'm gonna not be able to pay the cheese tax. Chapter 19. I am proud of my heritage. I am proud that I can name Durotan and Draka as my parents. I'm proud that Orgrim Doomhammer called me friend and trusted me with the leadership of the people he loved. I'm proud of my parents' courage, and at the same time, I wish there had been more they could do. But I am not in their place. It is easy to sit back, secure in my position, and comforts in this life. Decades after the fact, and say, you should have done this, or you should have said that. I offer no judgment on anyone save a handful of individuals who knew full well what they were doing, knew that they were trading their lives and destiny of their people for gratification in the moment, and did so gleefully. For the others, I can only shake my head and be grateful that I was not forced to make the choices they did. Gul'dan was so excited he could hardly contain himself. He had looked forward to this moment ever since Kil'jaeden had first spoken of it. He wanted to move forward even faster than his master did, but Kil'jaeden had chuckled and counseled patience. I have seen them, and they are not quite ready yet. Timing is everything, Gul'dan. The same blow delivered too early or too late does not kill, only wounds. Gul'dan thought it an odd metaphor, but understood what Kil'jaeden meant by it. But now, at last, Kil'jaeden thought the orcs were ready for the final step. The Black Temple had a central courtyard open to the night sky. When the temple belonged to the Draenei, this area had been a lush garden, with a rectangular pool at the center. The Conquerors had drunk their fill of the sweet, pure water over the last few weeks, with no care about replenishing it. And now the pool was nothing more than an empty space of stone and tiles. The trees and flowering plants that had surrounded it had long since died, withering with astonishing speed. At Kil'jaeden's request, Ner'zhul and Gul'dan now stood beside the empty pool. Neither of them knew what to expect. For long hours they stood in utter silence. Gul'dan wondered if perhaps he had displeased his lord in some way. The thought made him break out in a cold sweat, and he glanced nervously at Ner'zhul. He wondered if perhaps tonight the defiant shaman was going to be slain for his disobedience, and he perked up a bit at the thought. His mind was wandering, considering various torments that might be imposed upon Ner'zhul when a loud crack of thunder made them both gasp aloud. Gul'dan looked up at the sky. Where there had hitherto been a host of stars, now there was only a black emptiness. He swallowed hard, his eyes riveted on the darkness. Suddenly, the darkness began to churn. It looked like a thunderhead, black and pulsing. and it began to swirl in a spiral. The spiraling picked up speed. A wind lifted Godan's hair and stirred his robes, gently at first, then more fiercely until the wind scouring his skin. The earth beneath his feet rumbled. Out of the corner of his eye, he saw Ner'zhul's lips move, but he could not hear if anything was said. The wind was too loud, the trembling earth beneath his increasingly unsteady feet too intense. The sky cracked open. Something bright and blazing screamed to earth directly in front of Godan and Ner'zhul. It struck the ground so hard, Godan was knocked off his feet. For a long, terrifying minute, he could not breathe. He simply lay on the earth and gasped like a fish until finally his lungs remembered how to function, and he inhaled a great surge of air. He got to his feet, his body shaking uncontrollably, lost his breath again at what he beheld. It towered over him. Chunks of earth flew as it shook forelegs and ended in hooves, and flapped large leathery wings in annoyance. Its hair was more than a mane, flowing in green tendrils over his neck and down his back. Green eyes glittered like fiery stars, and its swooping tusks caught the dim light as it opened its mouth. It seemed to have row after row of sharp teeth. Its bellow made Godan want to drop to the earth and weep in utter terror. Somehow, he remained standing and silent before the monstrosity. It raised his clenched fists and shook them fiercely, then lowered its head and looked around at the huddled, quaking orcs. "What is that thing?" Godan screamed silently. Suddenly, Kil'jaeden appeared, looking down at Godan and grinning fiercely. "Behold my Lieutenant Manaroth. Well, has he served me, and he shall continue to serve. On other worlds, they call him the Destructor, but here, he is the Savior." Godan purred. Kil'jaeden, and suddenly, Godan felt weak and sick again. "You know what I am offering your people." Godan swallowed hard. He did not dare glance at Ner'zhul, whose gaze he felt boring to his back. Yes, he knew well what Kil'jaeden was offering. Power beyond imagining, and slavery for eternity. Kil'jaeden had offered the former to Ner'zhul in exchange for the latter, and Ner'zhul, the coward, had balked. He had not wanted to doom his people. Godan was untroubled by such scruples. All he could think of was the reward Kil'jaeden had promised. "I do know, Great One," Godan said, surprised by his strength and steadiness of his voice. "I know, and accept my lord's most generous offer." Kil'jaeden smiled. "Excellent," he said. "You are wiser than your predecessor." Confident and elated, Godan turned to gloat at Ner'zhul. The elder shaman stared at his former apprentice imploringly. He did not dare speak, of course. He did not need to. Even in the dim light of the stars, his expression was plain to read. Godan's lips curled around his tusks, and he turned back to regard Manaroth. He was still terribly imposing, and Godan's fear had retreated in the face of his overwhelming desire for power. He gazed at the being, knowing that it, like himself, was hardly regarded by the one they both served. They were brothers in arms. "Only a special blade can do what I ask of you, Godan," rumbled Kil'jaeden. He extended his hand. The dagger seemed tiny in comparison to the huge palm upon which it rested, but it was quite large when Godan curled his own fingers around it. "This has been forged in the fires of the mountain in the distance," Kil'jaeden said, pointing to the smoking mountain. "My servants had worked long and hard to craft it. You know what to do, Manaroth." The creature nodded his huge head, his tail moving to balance his bulk. It knelt on his two front feet and extended an arm. It turned his hand upward, exposing the apparently softer flesh of its wrist. For a heartbeat, Godan hesitated. What if this was some kind of trick, or test? What if Kil'jaeden really didn't want him to do this? What if he failed? What if Ner'zhul was right? "Godan," said Kil'jaeden. "Manaroth is known for many things. Patience is not one of them." Manaroth growled softly, and his green eyes glinted. "I am eager to see what will happen. All of your people, do it." Godan swallowed hard, lifted the blade, aimed his gleaming edge towards the flesh of Manaroth's exposed wrist, and brought the knife down as hard as he could. It flew backward from the force of Manaroth's blow as the creature bellowed in pain. Dazed, he lifted his head and blinked, trying to clear his vision. Liquid fire spewed from the wound, glowing a sickly greenish yellow as it pumped into the pool of the Draenei priests. The injury was tiny compared to the vastness of Manaroth's body, but the blood flowed steadily as if from a waterfall. Faintly, Godan was aware that Ner'zhul the weakling was crying. Godan could not tear his eyes from the sight of the unholy blood pouring without ceasing from the creature who continued to roar and thrash in pain. He got to his feet and walked over to the edge of the pool, being very, very careful not to come into contact with the fluid spewing from the wound itself. "Behold, the blood of the Destructor," glowed Kil'jaeden. "It burns away all that will not serve you, Godan. It cleanses all thoughts of hesitation, confusion, or uncertainty. It creates a hunger that cannot be directed any way you choose. Your little puppet thinks he rules the Horde, but he is wrong. The Shadow Castle thinks they rule the Horde, but they are wrong. Godan lifted his eyes from the glowing pool of liquid that continued to pump from Enros's injured arm to gaze at Jaden. Godan, it will soon be you who rules the Horde. They are ready. They thirst for what you will give them. Godan again turned to look at the glowing liquid. Call them to you, quench that thirst, and whet their hunger. The now familiar horn awakening the Horde and summoning them to the courtyard blew before dawn. Durotan had not been sleeping. He did not sleep much anymore. He and Draka rose with a word and began to dress. Suddenly, he heard her inhale swiftly. He turned at once to see what she was staring at. To see that she was staring at him, her eyes wide. What is it? He asked. Your skin, she said quietly. He looked down at his bare chest. His skin was dry and flaky, and as he scratched it, the skin beneath it looked green. He remembered seeing the same tint on young Goon's skin not so long ago. It's just the light, he said, trying to reassure them both. She would not be so easily placated. Draka lifted her own arm and scratched. Her skin, too, was green. She lifted dark eyes to him. They both saw it. It was no trick of the light. What is happening to us? Draka asked. Durotan had no answer. They continued to dress in silence, and as he went outside the courtyard to wait, Durotan's eyes kept traveling to his arm, the strange green hue of his skin hidden beneath dented metal armor. The announcement about the assembly had come yesterday afternoon during a training session with some of the younger orcs. Durotan still could not get used to seeing the children, who a few months earlier had barely been able to walk, now wielding swords and axes with extraordinary power. They seemed content with their new status, even pleased, but Durotan fought the urge to shake his head every time he saw them. Durotan found he could not even summon curiosity about their next target. It would be the same as before: slaughter, rage, defilement of corpses. Recently, even the bodies of slain Horde had been left where they had fallen, their weapons and armor taken to be used on a living body. Sometimes, a friend or family member bowed over the corpse for a moment, but even that was happening less frequently. Gone were the days of bringing home the honored dead and placing them with deep ritual upon a funeral pyre. Their spirits sent with all ceremony to join the ancestors. Now there was no time for rituals, or pyres, or the ancestors. There was no time for the dead. There was no time for anything, it would seem, but slaughtering Janai and mending weapons and armor so the Horde could go out again to continue the task. He stood with dull eyes in the courtyard, awaiting his orders. Blackhand rode to the gates of the citadel, where he could see them clearly. There was a wind today, with nothing to block it but in this desolate place. He caused the banners of the various clans to snap fiercely. We have a long march ahead of us, Blackhand cried. You were told to pack supplies. I hope you listened. Warriors, your weapons must be ready, and your armor sound. Healers, have your ointments, potions, and bandages at hand. But before we march to war, we will march to glory. He lifted a hand and pointed off in the distance, where the sullen mountain that jutted against the sky puffed black smoke. That is our first destination. We will stand on the mountain, and what happens there will be remembered for 1,000 years. It will begin a time in which the orcs will know power that we have never before tasted. He paused to let this sink in, and nodded, visibly pleased, as a murmur ran through the crowd. Durotan tensed. So, it would be today. Never wanted to talk more than he needed to, Blackhand ended his rallying speech with, "Let us go." The Horde surged eagerly, curious and excited by Blackhand's words. Durotan looked quickly at Draka, who merely nodded her support of his plan. Then, forcing his heavy feet to move, he followed, caught up in the tide. There was a narrow, steep path that led part way up the smoky mountain to a large plateau. It looked to Durotan as if a chunk of the mountainside had been cut away with a clean sword strike, so unnaturally perfect was it. His skin crawled at the thought. Very little that came into light these days was natural, it seemed. 3 large slabs of black polished stone lay in a row, partially embedded in the soil. They were beautiful, but sinister at the same time. The orcs were weary after the long climb in the hot sun, wearing full armor and carrying weapons and supplies, and Durotan wondered what the logic behind this was. There seemed little point in exhausting the warriors before the battle. Perhaps their attack would come later, on the morrow, when they were rested. To Durotan's surprise, once everyone had gathered and quieted, it was not Blackhand who addressed them, but Godan. It was not so long ago, Godan said, that we were a scattered people. We came together only twice a year, and only to sing and dance and drum and hunt. He said the words in a voice dripping with contempt. Durotan looked down. For centuries the clans had come together at the Koshar festival. It was not something foolish, as Godan's tone implied. It was something sacred and powerful. It was what had kept the clans from attacking one another, but it might have been a lifetime ago. By the way the orcs around him reacted. They too grunted in disapproval, shaking their weapons fiercely, and looked ashamed. Even those among them who had been the shaman. Now look at us. We stand shoulder to shoulder, clan by clan. Laughing Skull next to Dragon Maw, Thunderlord next to Warsong, all under the strong, insightful leadership provided by Blackhand, whom you have chosen to unify you, for Blackhand. A cheer went up. Durotan and Draka did not participate. Under his shrewd guidance, and with the blessings of the beings who had chosen to ally with us, we have grown strong. We have grown proud. We advanced farther in skills and technology in the last 2 years than we have in 2 centuries. The threat that once loomed over us has been broken, and it will take only a final push to see it forever crushed. But first, we will pledge ourselves to this cause and receive blessings in return. He bent and held up a strange chalice. It looked to be carved from the horn of some creature, but Durotan had never seen a cleft hoof sport so large a horn. Too, it was curved and yellow. Strange glyphs had been inscribed on it, and as the night closed in around them, the inscriptions seemed to glow faintly. Whatever the cup contained glowed as well. Godan held it before him, an eerie yellow light lit his face beneath, casting grotesque shadows. This is a cup of unity, Godan said in a reverent voice. This is a chalice of rebirth. I offer this to the leader of every clan, and he in turn may offer to anyone in his clan whom he wishes to particularly blessed by the beings who have been so very, very good to us. Who will come forth first to pledge his loyalty and receive his blessings? Godan turned a little to his right, toward Blackhand. The other orc grinned and opened his mouth to speak. Then a savage, familiar voice rent the night air. No, Durotan thought. No, not him. Draka's hand clamped down hard on Durotan's arm. Will you warn him? Durotan's throat worked. He could not speak. He shook his head. No. Once. He counted, and the slender but imposing orc who strode boldly forward as a friend. He could not risk revealing what he knew and what was going on. Not even for Grom Hellscream. The chieftain of the Warsong clan had made his way through the crowd to stand in front of Godan. Blackhand looked a bit put out at Hellscream. Clearly both Godan and Blackhand had anticipated that the war chief would drink first. Godan's mouth worked into a smile. Everyone to see it in a moment, dear Grom, he said, bowing a little as he handed the cup filled with the swirling green fluid to Grom. Waves of heat and light rose up from the chalice, and Grom's face, already decorated to inspire fear in his enemies and respect from his allies, looked even more alarming. Grom did not hesitate. He brought the cup up to his lips and drank deeply. Durotan watched, straining to see the reaction. Perhaps, after all, the letter had not been sent by someone who wished him good. Perhaps it had been a trap. Godan barely had time to take the chalice from Grom before the other orc stiffened and shuddered. He doubled over for a moment, and the crowd murmured in worry. Durotan stared, horrified, as Grom's hunched-over body pulsated and quivered. Before his eyes, Grom's shoulders, slender for an orc's, broadened. His armor creaked as it settled over his newly powerful body. Slowly, Grom straightened. Tall as ever he had been, reshaped by the green liquid to be stronger and thickly muscled. He looked out over the crowd. What Durotan could see of his face was smooth and completely healthy, save for the tattooed jaw, completely green. Grom threw his head back and shrieked again. The cry was louder than Durotan had ever heard it. It was almost a knife made of sound that ripped through one's body and left one shattered and bleeding. Durotan covered his ears, as did everyone else. But he could not tear his gaze from Grom's face. Grom's eyes now glowed red. How do you feel, Grom Hellscream of the Warsong clan? Asked Godan with a peculiar mildness. Grom's expression of ecstasy was so keen it was almost pain, and he seemed to grope for words. I feel magnificent. I feel, he broke off and screamed a third time, as if only the primal cry would do. Give me Draenei flesh to rip and tear. Draenei blood on my face. I will drink it down until I can hold no more. Give me their blood. His chest heaved, and the passion of his emotions, his fists clenching and unclenching. He looked prepared to attack an entire city with nothing but his bare hands. And Durotan thought he would win that battle. Hellscream motioned to his clan. Voices of the Warsong, come forth. Not a one of you will be denied this ecstasy. The Warsong warriors rushed forward, all eager to feel what their chieftain was feeling. The cup was passed around, and one by one they drank. Each one shuddered for a moment in deep pain. Each one passed through the pain to apparent delight and obviously increased strength. The eyes of everyone who drank turned a blazing red. Blackhand watched, his frown increasing. When the last of the war song had drunk from the cup, he grunted. "I will drink," he demanded, seizing the cup and swinging down a great gulp. Blackhand clutched his throat for a moment, but stayed completely silent, while whatever dark magic was in the cup did its hellish duty. He had removed his armor, and the muscles rippling and growing beneath his taut green skin were clearly visible. Red eyes glowed when he finally looked up. He motioned his sons, Maim and Ren. He motioned to his sons, and Maim and Ren shoved other orcs perfunctorily out of their way as they pushed forward. Durotan saw Griselda, Blackhand's only daughter, hesitate before she too stepped up to drink. Blackhand sneered at her. "Not you," he snarled. Griselda drew back as if struck. Durotan, who had always been fond of the girl, breathed a sigh of relief. Blackhand intended to shame her. Instead, he was unwillingly giving her a great gift. Blackhand motioned to Orgrim. "Come, friend Orgrim, drink with me." Even now, even as his best and oldest friend was being summoned to drink the dark liquid, Durotan could not speak. But thankfully, he did not need to. Orgrim bowed his head. "Chieftain, I will not take that glory from you. I am your second, not chieftain, and I did not seek that position." Durotan sagged with relief. Orgrim saw what Durotan had seen, even though he was not privy to the information Durotan had been given. He was not a fool. He owned his own soul, and he would not surrender it for the sort of power that racked the body and made the eyes burn with such a sinister gleam. Now the other clan chieftains lined up, anxious for this blessing that had so excited two of their most famous and respected chieftains. Durotan did not move. Drexler leaned in and whispered, "My chieftain, do you not wish the blessing?" Durotan shook his head. "No, nor will I permit any of my clan to drink." Drexler blinked, shocked. "But, Durotan, it is obvious that drinks grants you great power and passion. You'd be a fool not to drink it." Durotan shook his head, recalling the contents of the letter. He had been skeptical at first. Now he was certain. "I would be a fool if I did," he said quietly, and when Drexler tried to protest, he silenced the former shaman with a look. Unbidden and unexpected, words from the Draenei prophet Velen floated back to Durotan. "We chose not to sell our people into slavery, and for that we were exiled." Durotan knew in his bones that once the orcs had been drunk from the chalice, their will was no longer theirs. Godan was doing exactly what the leaders on the Draenei's homeworld had done. He had sold his people into slavery. History was repeating itself. Now it was Durotan who defied his leaders for the sake of his people. Perhaps he and his clan, like the Draenei, would soon be exiled ones. It did not matter. What he was doing was right. He realized now that the chieftain's save he had drunk, and the moment he dreaded was upon him. Godan waved him forward. "The mighty Durotan, the hero Telmor." Durotan forced his face to remain still. "Come and join the other chieftains. Drink your fill from the chalice." "Nay, Godan, I will not do so." In the light of the torches, Durotan could see that a muscle twitched near Godan's right eye. "You refuse? Do you think you are better than the others? Do you think you do not need the blessing?" The other chieftains were frowning now. Their breathing labored as if they had been running, their brows glistening with sweat. Durotan did not raise the debate. "It is my choice." "Perhaps the others in your clan feel differently," Godan said, sweeping his arms to include the Frostwolf clan in his expansiveness. "Will you let them drink, then?" "No. I am the chieftain of the Frostwolf clan, and this is what I choose." Godan stepped down from the obsidian slab and strode to Durotan. He leaned in and whispered in the chieftain's ear, "What do you know, and how do you know it?" It was no doubt meant to be an intimidating gesture, but instead Durotan was filled with new hope. Godan felt threatened, but instead of sending an assassin in the night to dispatch someone he regarded as an inconvenience, he was trying to bully Durotan into submission. He had just confirmed that the truth of the contents of the mysterious letter, and revealed that he had no idea who its author was. Durotan realized he could survive this and still protect his clan. He said equally quietly, "I know enough, and you will never discover how I knew it." Godan pulled back and forced a smile. "It is indeed your choice, Durotan, son of Garad. If you choose to deny yourself such a blessing, then you must bear the consequences." The words were double-edged, but Durotan didn't care. Another day he might need to worry about what Godan had planned for him, but not tonight. Godan returned to his position and cried out to the crowd, "All who wish the blessing of the mighty Kojaden, our benefactor, have received it. Think of this place as hallowed ground, for here the orcs took first steps to become something far greater than what we were born as. Think of this mighty mountain as Kojaden's throne, where he sits and watches and blesses us as we do work that will purge us still further of anything other than the best of which we are capable." He stepped back and nodded to Blackhand, his eyes glowing red, his armor catching the flickering of the torches. Blackhand lifted his arms and cried. Tonight, we make history. Tonight, we attack the last remaining stronghold of our enemy. We will tear limbs from bodies. We will bathe in blood. We will storm through the streets of their capital like their worst nightmare. Blood and thunder. Victory to the Horde. Durotan thought. Tonight? There had been no strategy discussed. This was not some little hamlet or village Blackhand was talking about, but the Draenei capital. This was their place of last refuge, and he was certain they would fight more fiercely than they had ever before. Like quartered animals, he recalled the huge engines of war that had been built, and knew that Blackhand had ordered them moved, where neither Durotan nor the other orcs knew. Madness. This was madness. As he looked at the screaming bodies surrounding him, their eyes all twin pinpricks of crimson light, he realized that the word was truer than he thought. Those who had drunk from the tainted cup had indeed gone mad. Brom Hellscream danced closer to the fire, waving his newly muscular arms and throwing his head back, the firelight dancing on once brown skin that had now turned green. Durotan, sick and dazed with horror, looked into glowing red eyes that were so akin to those of the enslaved creatures the warlocks commanded. The green skin, the same green hue that was already tainted the skins of the warlocks. Like Goon was even starting to taint Durotan's own skin, and that of the one he loved with all his heart. He thought of the contents of the letter, written in an archaic tongue that few but the highly educated, the shaman and clan leaders who would know. You will be asked to drink. Refuse. It is the blood of twisted souls, and it will twist yours and those of all you who imbibe. It will enslave you forever, by the love of all we once held dear. Refuse. The ancient language had a single word for twisted souls. These were the things that were held in check by the warlock's will, but just barely. The fluid that passed between the lips of those Durotan had called both friend and foe had been the blood of one such. A Durotan watched as the twisted souls the orcs now were somehow bound to dance insanely in the torchlight before racing down the mountains to run, fueled with unnatural rage and energy, to attack the most fortified city this world had ever seen. Twisted souls. Demons. Alright, and let me just load up the game for y'all. Alien. Alright, and what we got going on in chat? Sathric went fishing, got junk. At this point, I might as well aim for it. Also, if you need a rig pull, dude, just ask. Dubby's dancing. Hey, Art. Sathric is posting pictures of books. Oh, because we're reading. Tracks. Alright, you guys ready for me to, get got? You guys want me to turn the lights off? Let's run a poll. Question. Play the game in the dark? Yes. No. 25 acorns to rig the poll. You guys have 5 minutes to decide. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. What is survivor mode? We'll do that after we beat the game. Start game. Load game. Load current save. You voted yes. You don't have to tell me what you voted. Yes is winning. Only yeses have voted. Okay. So we got here. Oh, there's the doctor.
I'm Kuhlman.
Ripley, I need to find a doctor.
I'm a doctor.
My friend needs help. Medical supplies.
Me too.
Gotta go
There are
dark.
no supplies on this level. But there are plenty downstairs in the hospital dispensary.
How do we get there?
Let me in.
Do I look like I'm in any fit state?
I don't
need
know.
your help, and you need mine. You find the passcode for the service elevator, and then I'll come down to the hospital with you, okay?
Passcode?
Yeah. I can direct you from here. Morley or Lingard would have had the new passcode. Morley Charlie's office is your best bet.
Nope, I don't want to turn on my flashlight. Turn off flashlight. Alright, so I can't craft revolver ammo, huh? That's unfortunate. Okay, when did we leave off? Okay, so after we escaped from the alien, which involved literally just running from it, we found Taylor and Samuels. They were in another part of the ship. And then we crawled through a vent to get into this hospital section. Because the doctor has locked himself in. But so far as we know, the alien is using the vent system to move around the ship. Fine. Dark. Flashlight. So yeah, now the doctor's saying that he doesn't have the medical supplies. They're down level in the dispensary. And if we can get into the dispensary and find the passcode for the service elevator, he'll come help us look for the medical supplies. That's what I assumed was going to happen. But, you know, I've been wrong about things in my life. Oh. Scrap. ID tag. ID tag. Yeah, clever girl, right? Okay. So, just to be clear, while we're here, there was nowhere else to go in this vent. Alright, we'll be here, Levy. Okay, yeah, the vent's a dead end. Alright, magazines. Use lever. Hold left bumper. Boop. Okay, so this leads us back here. Restore power. Okay, another map terminal. Key card required. Okay. So, this is where we came in. Okay, he's the life form we're detecting. So, they want us to go this way. Oh, emergency override. So I did not have to crawl through that vent. It is dark and spooky in here.
Come on. Let's work together, huh? Mutual benefit.
Yeah, you guys want me to play in the dark? You're starting to sweat just watching? That's not good. Alright, can you guys see me? That's the best I can do. Actually, give me a second. If I was me, which I am most days of the week, if I was me, I knew where I put anything ever in my house. Alright, that's about as much light as I can provide for you guys. Without having a light on. Better, worse, the same. At least it smells nice. Doesn't throw off that much light, though. You guys can at least see me, though, which is really the criteria on this is low. It's can you see me? Okay, so what do we got here?
The area you're in was for our more unstable patients, those who had trouble adapting to deep space.
Just tell me where to go, Coleman.
Tragic cases. Don't worry, they're all long gone.
A flare. Alright, well, you know, I kind of wish I had a bigger candle, but this is... If I do, I don't know where it would be, you know? Okay, nothing here. I might have a bigger one somewhere, but... Rewire. Alright, what do we got here? The safest answer is always more fire. Yes, you just missed. We ran a poll to see if people wanted the lights on or off. Okay, turn off that. Turn on lights. Yeah. I hope as we get to another part of this, we have another chance to turn on more lights. Hide. How you doing, Rain? Been lurking for a while? Fair.
No, wrong way.
Okay. Anything in here?
Tragic cases. Far from the rhythms
save
of
point.
Earth, sunrise, sunset, the mind has a tendency to wander. Tragic.
Yes. Save.
But Morley wasted far too much time on coddling them. They should never have come here. None of us should.
Kindly to be left out of the loop, Morley. You hear me? I tried to use the dispensary today and found I was locked out. I can't possibly be expected to carry out my duties if you and Lingard cut my access privileges. I have patients who will relapse without that medication, particularly when things on the station are so precarious. I will not see patient care suffer. Consider this a formal warning. And for the record, I do not have a problem. Coleman, out.
Can't make that. We could make a flashbang. The old school adventure game and we would be hoarding so much scrap right now. Yes, I am capped out on scrap right now. That's why I'm crafting items though. Okay, so we came from... Okay, yeah, so we came that way, we looped around. That door is locked, so yeah. Okay, so go down this hallway, and that should loop around to where he is. Yeah.
That's right. Along that corridor.
Okay, locked. Okay, so what do we got here? Device invalid. That's something. Alright, time for the minigame. So how's everyone doing today? How was your day? What are we up to? Is no, not good.
That's Morley's office. The passcode should be in there somewhere.
Okay, passcode. Computer. Poker chips. Crap. A locker I can hide in. Sounds about right. Well, I'm sorry that, some of us are having an day. Dr. Lingard, we need more supplies of mood stimulants up here. We're getting really low, and it doesn't help that Coleman seems to be handing them out like candy. Logs show he's been to the dispensary 16 times this week. We need to start rationing medication. Severstore's people are only going to need these more and more the closer we get to shutdown. Can you talk to Coleman, find out where these prescriptions are going?
Have you found the passcode? Look, we'll need the physical keycard too. Morley always kept it on him. Find him.
San Cristobal Medical Facility quarantine active. Entrance to primary care deck now limited to marshals and senior staff. Universe.
Relax. I'm just trying to find out what that is. You focus on finding that keycard.
Shit.
Nope. Nope. Aliens here. Goodbye. Freedom! Hooray! The alien's gonna get us. An outpost of progress, number 3. A troubled population. For better or worse, the right to bear arms fall out of ascended colonial space. Alone, vulnerable, and light years away from law enforcement, who could deny our voyagers a way to defend themselves, their ships, and their families? The flip side of this argument is Sevastopol, where gun crime is rampant. Endlessly turning circles in a neglected corner of space, its people are downbeat and disconsolate. Those who could afford to leave did so years ago, abandoning their friends and neighbors among empty stores, creaking systems, and forgotten dreams of deep space economic boom. Sevastopol's people feel deceived, tempted here by corporations that refuse to recognize the deep space bubble is about to burst. They're angry, desperate, and increasingly divided. Recent colonial martial clampdowns on the black market have increased resentment. Every day, it feels as if the station has edged a little closer to freefall. Error? Nothing. Not into trauma dumping, so I will tell you good things that happened. Yard is coming in the mail tomorrow for a little blanket and some plushies, and my mother-in-law gets the breast cancer awareness candy for me from the old-timey candy shop in my husband's hometown. See, those are good things, Rain. And, you know, if you ever do just want to vent about things and don't want to dump, you know, you can always DM, you know. I won't have answers or thoughts for you. But, you know, like, sometimes it's just nice to, you know, see your thoughts and feelings in writing, you know. I just find that helps me feel like I'm not crazy. Yeah, goodbye. I don't know how hiding back here helps me, but we're gonna do it. Everything's horrible here. Oh, a journal? That's also a good way to do it. I think hiding's supposed to help. It's definitely only for therapy and not an excuse to use my fountain pens as much, but hey, you know what? Whatever works, right? I know it's out there, and you know it's out there. The thing's not beeping at me so much right now, though. How do I crouch again? Nope. I forgot how to crouch. Game. Input mapping. Nope. Yeah, no, I don't want to change that. Vibration, difficulty. Control scheme. Crouch. Right stick. What if it's not out there? What if it's in here? I mean, so far as I know, there's only one xenomorph above this aboard the station, so... It is absolutely in the vents if it's moving. We're gonna get got. Goodbye, sir. Jesus. Yeah, so we can't outrun it if it sees us.
Tragic cases. Far from the rhythms of Earth, sunrise, sunset, the mind has a tendency to... That's right. Along that corridor.
Okay. So, I got a thought here. First thought is we're going to unlock this door, right? We're going to unlock this door, right? No. Game. Game. Okay. Game. That one. No. Game. I really hate how I have to have, like, steady hands while I'm trying to type things. Okay. Cool. We unlock the door, right? Now, I don't want to play the Codebreaker minigame when we fail again. So what we're gonna do... We save. Please wait. Please wait for what? Because I just saved? Sneakily then runs full sprint into his arms. Because I thought it returned to the vent because the movement said it was to my left. Or sorry, my right. So it was over against this wall, according to my little hand scanner. So I think it moved to a vent back around the back of this. Because it drops out of the ceiling vents like this one. So I think it can re-enter the vents and go to other vents. Okay, we're gonna save again. Yes. Okay. Then we boogie on over here, but when we get got, we don't have to play the Codebreaker minigame again. Okay. So, access terminal. I'm not gonna read you guys the things again. I am just gonna open them.
You found the passcode. Look, we'll need the physical keycard too. Morley always kept it on him. Find him.
Warning. Medical facility quarantine breach detected. Warning.
Relax.
No.
Medical facility quarantine breach detected.
Nope. Goodbye, sir.
Finding that keycard.
Shit.
Fine. Okay, so we don't know where it is now. Whatever we're going for is somewhere outside and in front of us right now, though. Okay, so it's outside and that way. We're stalking around the back of the room. I don't know if it moving by the door will trigger the door and it'll be able to see me. But like, I think it's in the vents right now. Which makes it hard to know where it is. Okay, so it's out there. Turning around. Okay, so what we need... Oh, goodbye, sir. I don't know if we can make it back to that locker. I don't know if hiding the locker is going to help in this scenario. Nope, we got got. There's no locker against that wall. So, I'm a little unclear on where it wants me to go to get this key card. So that's also not helping me. So, while we're here, what is over on this side? There's a door here. Nursing station. And there's...
You are sitting by a river, next to a
Search.
sturdy bridge. Birds birds fly above.
Okay. So there is a corpse in here, so I wonder if this is where it wants me to go.
On that river. You are watching the package. It sinks beneath the surface.
What else we got here? A door here, but it was over somewhere this way. So it's probably on that corpse there. If I had to guess. But jeez. Little unclear on what it wants us to do, you know? Okay. So, we access the computer. Low on meds. Quarantine. Outpost of progress.
Look, we'll need the physical keycard too.
We sure might.
Wait, Captain. Find him.
Okay.
Relax. I'm just trying to find out what that is.
Yep, I'm aware there's a xenomorph there. Okay. Search.
There is a thick, warm spacesuit in front of you. Put it on.
Okay.
While stepping up. Sound your own breath. Troubles cannot break through.
Okay, we're gonna hide in here for a hot second. Okay. So yeah, it's somewhere out there to my right. Because that's where the quest marker is telling me to go. Where the alien is right now, I couldn't tell you. Behind me, maybe? Yeah, it's out there and to the right. Because that's what that little marker in the top right tells me, is that that's the direction of my next objective. Okay, and the dot appears to be behind me. Because it's going to be on the bottom part of the screen that I can't see right now. And you see how there's a kind of glowing light in that bottom left portion? I wonder if it can hear the scanner. It can probably hear the scanner. So... okay, it's out there. It's out that way. So yeah.
It is the morning. The sun is high in the sky above you. Soon.
Yeah, we're gonna be stuck out here.
Then dusk to midnight, through to dawn. The cycle begins again. Light to dark, night to day.
Jesus. We're gonna move to this side so it can't see us if it turns around. Sir, have you wandered off? Okay, staff quarters are there. So, can I open this? Oh shit. It wants me to actually remember what the passcode was. Goodbye, sir. He's chasing me. Hide. He got us. Jesus. Okay. So it is that staff room door that's across the hallway. And we need to know what the code is. And we have to enter the code. Jeez. Ooh. Okay, but at least we know what to do this time. You know what? We're gonna do something real quick before I access the computer and start an encounter. Give me a second. Okay. Actions. Duplicate. Command triggered. Xeno. James has got by the Xeno. Morph. Present Xeno. Times. Sad face. Remove that. Remove that. I need to copy that. Paste. Copy that. Paste. And copy that. And paste. Oops. And I clicked out of it. This is the opposite of what I had this morning. That was a problem. Instead of clicking out of the game, I'm clicking out of the math equation I'm trying to write. Quick. Off the top of someone's head, approximately how many times did I get got last week by the alien, not by the androids? Like 4 times for the alien? Does that sound accurate? I'm gonna go with 4 plus the first time today. That's 5, and shabam. Okay, you guys have one very important job today. You know what it is? Okay, 1702.
Look, we'll need the physical keycard too. Morley always kept it up. Fight.
Warning. Medical facility quarantine breach detected. Warning.
Relax.
Medical facility quarantine.
Goodbye, sir.
You focus on finding that keycard.
Shit.
Okay, new plan. 1702. Okay. Yeah, knowing that I have to enter the code definitely helps. This will go better than Celeste count. You mean every time I just yelled no, someone was counting? Levy, this will work even for Celeste because there's no cooldown on the counter, so you can do it as much as you need. No, there isn't, Rain. Let me see if I can set that up in StreamerBot. Global cooldown. I'm gonna put a 15-second cooldown because if I'm dying more than once every 15 seconds, something's gone horribly wrong. I can't imagine what possibly went horribly wrong and that I died. It is outside in that hallway. I can hear it walking around. So Levy, if that's the case, why don't you have cooldowns on any of your counters? Because I know that you and I often do the same counter. Yeah, he is like right outside. Goodbye, sir. Because you never thought of it. Got it, Levy. You saw there was the option, and then promptly went, eh. What's a few fight death counters between friends? No, it's more of counters of Levy saying, like, she got lost in the game or she hates it here. That is the frickin' Xenomorph right outside my frickin' locker. So the heart rate monitor should arrive Saturday. So good luck to me. Nah, that's just Tad. Oh, okay. So, confirmed. Can we open it? What, the locker? this one, please. Okay. Nope, Ted is still outside. Ted has not wandered off yet. Oh. Oh, okay, you're... I assume not, since we have no defense at that point, right? I think it's going to be one of those things of if it sees you enter the locker, that's one thing, but if it wanders by, it doesn't know, you know? Like, I think it's just what we just had, where it saw me opening the locker, so it ran to catch me. Okay, yeah, it still hasn't left yet. Okay, I think it's out in the hallway. I think. There is a lot of places to be back here. Collect injector. Oh. Goodbye. Ted? Ted? It hasn't learned doors. That's why it uses vents. That's probably also true. Because you notice how it only walks through, like, doors that can open on their own. Ted? 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 Jesus. Alright, well, we're gonna pin that for now. Ted? Quote. Add. Sir? Sir? Hey, package! That's what... Else that's why it's Ted, not Theodore. Too many letters. Ted, go away. Alright, well, while Ted is trying to figure out how to get me, I'm going to continue inserting my quote. Because what else do I do while I'm hiding in a locker? So that should be quote 8. Nope. Quote 9? There you go. I need to add a thing that tells you what quote number it is and what was actually added, just to confirm. We're doing good, Wreckage. We're hiding in the locker from Ted the alien. And there is a counter for how many times Ted gets me. Exclamation point Zeno. Ted? Ted? I thought he'd gone the other way. Alright. Let's try that again. That sucks, yeah. Alright, let's try it again.
Have you found the passcode?
You know what?
Look, we'll need the physical keycard too. Morley always kept it on him. Find him.
Remind me after I die to start a prediction for how many deaths we're at by the end of the session. Don't stop to look at it. You keep running. Just keep running. Wow, there's literally nothing in here, huh? Car. One revolver ammo. ID tag. Compound B. So, what we're looking for, okay, should be in that staff room. Now, Ted is coming. We know that. So we hide. A6, how's it going? We named the alien Ted. We named the alien Ted, and we added exclamation point Xeno to count how many times I get got by the alien. Ted wants cuddles. Okay, if I was an ID card. We know it's in the other room, but we want Ted to go away. Oh, hey, map. Really, Ted? Well, that was lucky. Now, if I was a key card. Okay, but for real, if I was a key card. Ted? If he just circles this hallway and doesn't actually move back the other hallway. Ted is doing great. Ted needs to go away. If I was a key card, I'd be under... Maybe. Okay, he's coming. James, not so much. Thanks, Levy. Thanks for the vote of confidence. Alright, so while we're hiding in a locker. / prediction. Start prediction. Xeno deaths. So we're currently at 7. So we'll go 7 to 10, 11 to 13, 14 to 16, 16 to 19, 20 plus. You have until the end of stream, so I'm gonna give you guys 15 minutes to vote. Ted might get us a couple times, but now you get to gamble acorns on it, Satric. Because that makes it fun, because we like gambling. I like gambling. Gamble your acorns or don't. You guys are adults. He is nearby. Oh, he is right there. He's coming towards us. I have full confidence in here. I'm watching a spooky game. Go away, Ted. Are we guessing total death count? Or total death count. So that's why we started at 7, because we're currently at 7. Because I can just go into the variables on StreamerBot and just check the number after. Piss off, Ted. I think we'll figure Ted out. We can certainly try, but I don't think this is going great for us. I think it's going the opposite of great. So how are you guys doing? Tell me about your lives while I hide in this locker from Ted. Ted? Ted, are you in the freaking vents now? Going fantastic. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's above or behind us. And there's no other room behind us, so he's above us. He is absolutely in those vents. Possible 20... Wreckage? Are you behind on the Castlevanias? Is that why? Is this exactly what I predicted the other day? Because I'm here for it. Oh, if I press down, I can actually look at my scanner, huh? if I was an ID card. So it's supposed to be somewhere in this room.
Morley.
Oh. Okay, Morley had 3 patients. A29, C21, A26. Oh, that's why those were flashing, huh? Okay. But now where does it want me to go? Outside this room. Towards the xenomorph that's probably hunting me. Well, I've detected I'm an American stereotype. Had to spend some time outdoors, so good day. Husband came home from work and immediately went to the store because I was upset and wanted a cheeseburger. Hey, nothing wrong with a good cheeseburger, Ray. So bad brain day, then messed up on something for work, so now feel guilty even though it's not my fault. It's still my bad. No, but it might be cool. I'm actually kind of ahead, but there's 2 games that are direct sequels to each other, and they're the last 2 in the series. Oh, okay, that's fair. So you might finish early, so you won't be finishing on the 31st if you do this 24-hour stream. Question mark? He's right outside. Goodbye. That was him opening the door, not me. Well, that's good wreckage. Okay. Well, Ted, you can piss the hell off right now. Like, you can absolutely just piss off, Ted. Jesus, Ted, you're still right outside this room, huh? It does not fill me with confidence. The music just got a little more intense for a second there. Sasric, it fills me with confidence that you, picked the 4th option there. You think I'm going to die 19 times here? I don't know where he is. Yeah, he's still right outside the room. Alright, so I'm going to spend the next 2 hours hiding in this locker. You can ask Mega, I'm all about the support. Yes, if I spend 2 hours hiding in this locker, Sasric doesn't win. Follow me for more life tips. Ted? As long as Ted doesn't figure out doors, we're gonna be okay. Yeah, this is a stream now. This is welcome to my Just Chatting stream. Okay, I'm gonna try something. Bye, Ted. Hey, look, a save point. Is Ted close enough to disrupt my save? Hey! We saved. We did a thing. Hide from your problems. Absolutely. I have no better thought for you than hide from your problems. A pipe bomb? I hear him walking around. Ted? Goodbye, Ted. That works for me. Goodbye. No? Okay, there is a vent. Thanks, Automod. Alright, well. Yes, the motion tracker has been the key to my survival, actually, game. Okay. A28. Out of use. Oh, pipe bomb. Alright, so the pipe bomb appears in more than one place, which is interesting. ID tag, revolver ammo, map. Okay, so that's a shutter, charge pack. There's nothing here. A door I can't open. Okay, so we have a really interesting dead end if Ted finds us down here. There is a vent. Ted. Goodbye, Ted. I don't know if QB can help. Well, technically the xenomorph is organic material, so in theory QB could help. Sir? Nope. Okay, so I am trapped in this vent currently. So I really need Ted to wander off here. Come on, Ted. You can do it. Jesus. Ethanol. Yep. Ted is right there. I just saw that door open. I saw that open. Ted is there. Welcome back from ads, guys. You missed me making a mad dash from the vent into this room. I don't know where Ted is right now. Okay. I have a thought here. Now, I don't know if we did not die. I've set off a whole mess of alarms. I don't know if Ted is... Oh, there's a keycard. I don't know if Ted is... I think Ted might be alerted to noise. Okay, so these emergency overrides will prevent Ted from getting us because it locks the door. My phone's really going off. Give me a second. Okay. No, it's nothing I need to deal with. Okay, cool. Well, the emergency override, but it only lasts so long. Ted, I know you're out there. Yeah, we just waited for him to wander off, and we just made a run. Now, could I make it back to where I need to be? No. Okay, Ted is behind us. Levy made me run. Oh, because you. Oh, well. I mean, everyone's running right now, so that tracks. Okay, so he's beside us. I'm sure this is riveting gameplay that everyone is super into right now. Okay, so Tad, goodbye. Goodbye, Tad. Don't stand at the end of the hallway. Go somewhere. Okay. Okay, we got a terminal here. Recovery rooms. Nope. Okay, so he can get us while we're using computer. Got it. I can't seem to, like, determine a pattern to what he does, which is also, like, problematic to me. Okay, there's the pipe bomb. We run. Nope. This isn't staff room. We ran too far. Okay, this is where we started. We've made it out of this one before. He comes in, he circles the room that way. We sneak over to the door and run for it. You coming, Ted? There we go. Should I try shooting him? You think that'll help? Hey, Ted. How's it going? Don't look this way. Okay, so he didn't come in here. You coming in, Ted? Okay, new plan. We hide in here. Nope. Ted. So, interesting. Okay, there is a locker in the back end of this room that I missed. Okay. Got that room. So where's the staff room again? Okay, this isn't where the staff room is, so I am very much confused right now. Ted is hungry. Telling someone to calm down is a tried and true method getting that. Yeah, actually calm down. Absolutely, Ray. So I've lost the staff room now, which isn't going to help us. Okay, so we can cheat and just come here and grab the key card for what that's worth. Nope. We can hack this door, but Ted can't be around. Maybe the classic just showing nobody panic and stay calm will work better. I can't imagine that'll work, Sathric. Okay, he's behind us. You want me specifically to calm down and bring me cheese. Alright, Rain, we will keep that in mind. If we're ever in your part of the world. Ted is staring at me. Ted can open doors. Well, yeah. Well, that answers that question. So I guess the next question is, can he enter vents to get me? Which I assume he can. Yeah, he's right out there. Trying to craving cheesy fries now. Sir? Okay, so what's our strategy here? Like, going to get the key card is the most direct thing we can do. Okay, there's a vent over there. Okay, so us running alerts him. So he is alerted by sound. Maybe because of flare or something? I think flares just light things up. So I don't think that helps us. And we don't have time to craft a flare at this point. Okay. So let's climb in here. Like, I wonder if just the straight running is what's triggering him. Okay, in here, please. Okay, that's a dead end. Instead everyone was that running creates sound. Well, I think it's because he's crossing that hallway when I'm coming out normally. Okay, Ted is like right out there, so we're just gonna vibe back here for a hot second. Oh, being in the vent blocks the scanner. Okay, so he's right out there. So we should be able to see him walk by. Nothing we can climb. Hey, Ted. Alright, Ted will absolutely come in the vents to get us. So, jeez, what are my options here? I think a locker is better because we can at least see what he's doing. Well, there is that door in that other room that we're hiding in that we can hack, but we would have to be super fast with that hack. Fine. I think what alerts him is the noise of those vent doors opening. So I'm going to try something here. He's going to get me while I'm doing this. Okay, I don't want to be standing here when the door opens, though. Okay, so this is the locker we were hiding in when he got us. Okay, so he's passing behind us. Yeah. Okay. We need to be very, very quiet, guys. Okay. I hear him walking. Okay, he's in the hallway behind us. So he should walk by, trigger that door. Okay, so it did say right before, right when he turned, hold left bumper to hold breath. For what that's worth. Okay. Through the vent. It looks like that is something it expects us to do in that scenario. How did it get to this side? Jesus. I wonder if... I wonder if this is like that Lord of the Rings game where the computer, like, bases the Xenomorph's actions based on, you know, what we do, you know? Hey, Sam, enjoy your lurkies. So what do we do here? I mean, if that's the case, like, that's gonna frustrate me so much because I'm very much a see what the pattern is, right? If there's no pattern because it changes every time, that makes it a lot harder for me. Hide. I hear him. I don't see him, but I definitely hear him. Okay, it's hold left stick to lean back, not hold breath. I think. This is frustrating though, guys. Because, like, he's not even searching that other half. He's directly coming over here now. He was in that damn room when we came in. He's not currently here. Card. Dad, please go away. Ed, please go away. Yeah, pretty much. We're doing our best here. Override. Jeez, Tad. So how you doing, Sarthik? Are you enjoying watching me hide from the xenomorph? You know, we got like 5 chapters done last week. We're lucky if we get 1 done this week. Sounds like he's in the vents. Possible. Okay, so he's... Oh. He turned around right when I was gonna run out there. I'm doing good. I'm just chilling around. I can enjoy this because I have no idea how I'd play it. Yeah, me either. We do have a revolver. We could try shooting Ted, but I think that goes poorly for us. Okay, he's out in the hallway. I have not hacked that analysis lab door, so... You know, that's the issue. Okay, so he just walked by. Okay. He's walked by. Now, we hide because we just ran. I think most things make Ted mad. I think Ted's a fairly angry dude. So Ted is on the other side of that vent right now. Okay. So yeah, Ted's on the other side of that vent. So now he's walking around. Hey, Ted. I don't like how short of a window it tells you what to hit to, like, evade his thing, you know? Like, you have half a second to hit the button. And, like, there's no indication what those buttons are in advance. Like, if I go here, are those even listed on the controller? Peek. Weapon swap, move, crouch. Like, nowhere is that listed as hold breath. Whenever he's looking at you, but, like, lean back is always right stick, so, like... I don't know, it's definitely hard for me to know what to do there when I don't know what the buttons are. Okay. Keycard. I hear my thing beeping, so we're gonna hide for a hot second. Okay, so Ted is somewhere behind us. So, and I wonder. I have a thought here, and we're gonna try something. I'm not gonna try and explain it in advance because it's probably not gonna work. I see his tail flicking in that doorway. The door hasn't closed. Okay, the door is closed. Door's open. So, Ted, here's the deal. Here's the deal, Ted. You're locked out. You can't come get me right now, even if you want to. Okay. So, we've got an alarm system that I want on. So where's Ted right now? So the alarming thing is that my thing doesn't pick up Ted right now. Okay, granted. So where's Ted? Okay. So we're through. Ted is nowhere to be found at the moment. Will it let me save? Okay. So we're partway there now. So we're in the same room, but we have the key card now. Ted is right outside this room. I should not have left that locker. Goodbye, world. Ted, keep going. Ted. That's not the room I want to be in. Hey, I found the crew quarters again. Okay. Nope, Ted's right here now. We're getting there, slowly. This is when I just hit end stream, right, guys? I'm over it. We're done. We're getting there. Now, Ted is right outside and to our right. What's wrong, Levy? Okay, behind. The problem is I know that Ted is out there. Oh, Sarthik, you got a sub to Lucy? Lucy's a good one. I've known Lucy for a while now. I want a snack, but I don't know what I want. Fair. Where are you at, Ted? Okay. He's somewhere to my right, left, where I need to go. Popcorn's a solid choice. I mean, I don't know. I find that eating close to when I go to bed causes me to have trouble sleeping, so that's another reason I did the intermittent fasting. And, you know, if I'm super hungry, I'll eat something, but I'll make sure it's an actual meal before bed. That way it's not just like sugar or carbs or something just jamming me up, right? So, you know, that's fine and all, but why specifically 2 a.m.? I mean, that's different, Sarthik, and, like... I guess the question is, like, what specifically are the instructions for your medication, right? Okay, I don't have Ted anywhere around me currently.
It is warm. You are among friends. The sun is high in the sky.
Okay, on-duty doctor. Hey, look, a map we never got. Shoot. So I turned around. Okay, so this is where we started. So that don't help me. I am freaking lost. That's what time... Okay, but why specifically 2 a.m.? Once again, question. Like, the question still stands. Like, why specifically 2 a.m.? You know? Like, why 2 a.m.? And the answer is, that's what time I'm getting in bed. You know? That still begs the question of why 2 a.m., right? Yeah, we hit 19. Okay, so we hide here. Okay, so does this pause the game? I gotta assume that this pauses the game. So we exit here, we turn left, and then we turn right. And then after that, we take another left. So left, right, left. I think I can manage that. Because you're watching Vox Machina at midnight. So, Levy, wouldn't it be easier to just go to bed, you know, when you're tired, and then watch Vox Machina first thing when you get up in the morning? Instead of forcing yourself to stay awake, and then being tired in the morning because you stayed up till 2 a.m.? You know, like, it's your life to live, but, like, to me, there's no rational reason to stay up till midnight to watch something. Whereas, you know, to me, it'd be more of like, if I'm awake at midnight, I'll watch it. I mean, sure, but like... You know, so it's like I constantly recommend to people to have regularity in your sleep schedule. So like staying up super late to watch one thing doesn't help you have that regularity in your sleep schedule. So like to me it doesn't make sense. Would I not be stuck on something? Okay. So, through here, we go left. Okay, there's lockers there. Could I have the map again? Okay, go straight. Okay, go straight, take a right at the end of this hallway. 100% behind you on that one, since I train is constantly getting secret cover. And that's exactly it, right? Alright, let's pause the game again. Oh, Levy got the shout out. Thanks, Levy. Welcome in, Raiders. Rain, how was the rest of your stream? I clearly bailed at some point. Welcome in, Raiders. I'm James. Thanks for hanging out with Raindrop today while she played the Stardew. Agile, gross. That one. Javi. I see all the emotes. Rain's dancing. Wrote that for a reason. I can never find it when I need it, but it exists. So yeah, we're just gonna vibe here while everyone's in ads. Allegedly out of ads. We'll see what happens. Maybe. Rain, tell me when you're out of ads, I guess. I don't know who else is with you. Okay. Yeah, if anyone needs to raid and run, do your self-care, eat, sleep, drink your drinks, pet your pets, charge your devices, water your plants, get fresh air, do your post-stream care, please do so. Normally I would say get cozy and hang out, but I've got a heart rate monitor coming. We're going to see what my heart rate is while I play this game. Because I'm sure it's not low right now. Everyone, thanks for supporting Rain in the stream today and hanging out with her. Rain, how was the Stardew? Are we happy? Are we healthy? Did we marry Emily? I don't think you can actually marry Emily. Did you marry Sebastian? Stardew is super chill. Who are you gonna marry? Who are you gonna marry and what's your strategy? Are you going for Joja or a community center? Because you can absolutely finish Joja in less than a year. Joja was actually my Sebastian community center. Fair. Sebastian's a good looking boy. And you've been good? I haven't seen you in a couple days. I saw on your Discord that you've just, had a lot going on, but, I want you to be good. I want you to be happy, healthy, and wise and all that. I just want the best for everyone. I want everyone to be a happy little being. You were in Michigan. Were you visiting family? I'm doing good. This game stresses me out. We have named the alien Ted, and I've decided that we have a counter for how many times the alien gets me.
Fire! Coming out of the goddamn wall! Look!
Yeah, Ted is getting us. Alright, and look, I still have this copied because So welcome in, Raiders. Thanks for hanging out with Abby while she did Hollow Knight. I, for one, was not there to pop my Path of Pain redeem today, sadly. And I saw that Abby was doing the slipstream earlier while I was still playing New World, or else I would have popped on to help you guys out on your ship today. If anyone has to raid and run, eat, sleep, drink, pet your cat, water your plants, charge your devices, get fresh air, do your stretchies. Do so. Your self-care is very important. If not, normally I'd say get cozy, and we're playing whatever we're playing. But this game has my heart all of Twitter today. So, get a snack and watch me have panic attacks about freaking Ted the Xenomorph ripping us out of lockers and vents and stabbing us with his tail. There is a counter. I believe we are at 19 currently. You got a world record in Neptune? Nice. What is the world record? Persisted globals. Ted has gotten us 19 times. Funnily enough, if I let him get us one more time, we have maxed out the prediction. I have to submit that to speedrun.com. I gotcha. I had you and Abby tapped up before the raid. Hey Tyrant, how's it going? But have you heard me, like, having mild panic attacks about the freaking alien? I ordered a heart rate monitor today. So that way I can wear it when I do stuff like this or, like, Outlast trials. 6.5 minutes. Alright, love you, Rain. Be safe. I'll talk to you soon. Get your nuggies. Good, sleepy, fair. Okay, so Abby, it's not a 100% Neptune then. It's just draw a straight line through across the map then? Also, do the harder maps give us more experience points? Like, if we're just grinding XP after we've done our Proteus and our bonus, should I be just clearing as much of a harder map as possible to get more experience points? Like, does anyone know if, Neptune or Jupiter or Charon or whatever it is give us more experience points? I assume that a harder ship would give me more experience points, but I've been wrong about things in my life. And it's not wrong to be. It's not wrong, but it's okay to be wrong about things. Neptune 80%, 6.5 minutes. That's freaking wild, though. Yeah, I had a tab up at the beginning when you were trying to explain, like, running something super fast, but I didn't catch what it was. New World is actually a really loud game, and my character uses a gun. Okay, return to the doctor. Hey, doctor, do you know there's a xenomorph hunting me?
Damn you, Coleman! You knew that thing was here!
Now that's unfair. I thought it might be there. There's a difference. Now, the passcode.
1702, okay? Now let's get down to the dispensary.
Of course. A promise is a promise. I'm sorry for putting you through this.
Coleman, I'm going to
step
shoot
into the
you.
other room to punch the code in and prime the elevator. Then we can use the key card to take the elevator
It
down.
sure might be. Hey, Coleman, I hate you. How do I even get to that elevator?
There. I'll collect my things and we can leave.
I probably shouldn't shoot him before I save, huh? I'm pretty sure the alien just got him because it wouldn't let me save. Go. Game. Okay. You guys saw me put the key card in the thing though, right? And then it wouldn't let me do anything with it. So that seems a little unfair. $20 times, 20 times, 20 times. It sure is. Here, do you guys want a new prediction? Choose prediction outcome. Well, someone did vote for 20. Start prediction. Xenodeaths. Alright, let's do 21 to 22, 23 to 24, 25 to 26, 27. No, let's do it in threes again. 23 to 24, 24 to 26, 26 to 28, 29 to 31, and 32 plus. Alright, you have 15 minutes to gamble your acorns on how bad I am at this video game. May the odds ever be in your favor. I'm gonna try something here. Which way am I going? Right. Thanks for your contribution to the squirrel costume stream. So just to be clear with everyone, if you guys manage to raise it before Halloween, Halloween will automatically be a costume stream. So we'll arrange it for a day that's not Halloween, if that's so how it would work out. And I will announce on the Discord what day it is. Though, I think it's fair to say, like, anytime that you guys win a costume stream or something, I'll make sure it's a day that we're actually going to be here, and it's not a day where, like, it's questionable if I'm going to cancel a stream.
Damn you, Coleman! You knew that thing was here!
Because, you know, generally on Tuesdays, I work Tuesday morning. I might be tired, right?
1702, okay? Now let's get down to the dispensary.
Of course, of course. Promise is a promise. I'm sorry for putting you through this. I'm going to step into the other...
Okay, so we can save before the alien gets here.
Then we can use the key card to take the elevator down.
You know what, Coleman? I now know that you're gonna die, so I'll be over here while you're dying. Can I hide in this barrel? No. Alright, so Coleman's there. He punches in the code. The alien pops out of the vent and gets him, I guess. Yep, alien's in the vent. Coleman? Gonna do it? There you go,
There.
bud.
I'll collect my things and we can leave.
Okay, so he goes back. Okay, goodbye. Key card.
Oh god.
Granted. There we go. It let me do it this time. Goodbye, world. Yeah, Ted, calm down. Someone give Ted a Snickers. But yeah, Neptune any percent in 6.5 minutes. That's freaking wild. I don't think that I could do it in less than 15. Find a trauma kit. Find a trauma kit while we're being stalked by the xenomorph. Got it. Restore power. So he's here. He is hunting us right now. For what it's worth. So, are all the... A stun baton? Okay. I checked. I got 650. 7 minutes is still really good. Okay, so all these are locked. There is a save point here. And I probably should have used the save point before I started wandering around. Okay, we can save, so he's not right here, right here. So, I can't use that without restoring power. So, he's here somewhere. And I presume this door wasn't... Oh, this door opened after I removed the baton. I get how stuff works. This is where he gets me while I'm using the computer. Martial investigation. I need to talk to you. I've got a body up here that's part of a Martial investigation. Female, late 30s, chest wound. I have no idea how long Martial waits will want to keep her up here, but it is a highly sensitive situation. I'm gonna need your discretion. I'll need to trust you on this one. Come see me in my office. Okay. Activate cooling system. Okay, engage coolant. Engage coolant. Okay, so that makes that room cold. What was that achieve for me? Wait. Will this let me do something? I thought it said something. Okay, that door is unlocked. Oh, collect bonding agent. That's what it wanted me to do. Okay. Locked. Okay. Coolant. It'd be annoying. Okay. I need that to activate the other one. Okay, so nothing here. My little heart is beating so hard right now. Okay, so we activated another cooling system, which may or may not activate this door. Okay. So we're in here now. Oh, which allows us to rewire the power. I get it. Okay, turn that off. Turn on the vents.
Samuels, there's a Dr. Lingard, senior medical officer. Should be able to find out where they're keeping everything in her office.
Good luck with me. Hurry if you can.
Okay, but that doesn't help us get that med kit that we needed. Puppies. Okay. Hurry if you can. I have almost had to tap out. Fair. And, you know, like, if you can't be here, like, because it's too spooky or something, like, you know, always take care of yourself, you know? Hide. Search. Okay. So, we're in this hallway. So the office is... This looks like a round shape, and there's a... Oh great, more revolver ammo. Okay, so that leads back out there. Got a door there. No signal. Nothing there. Hide there. Meanwhile, I'm over here peacefully knitting. Well, at least one of us has a peaceful existence right now. But, you know, I appreciate the moral support while you're knitting. Oh, there's a locker right there. Hide, please. Hide. Please order more of the above. Rocket ship, painted picture. I'm playing Crusaders Kings 3. Watch my empire fall apart while we hide from Tad. Alright, who was your start, Sazerac, and what went wrong? Paint me a word picture. Wait, this is the office I want to be in. I don't want to crawl under the desk. Dispensary is empty. Message from Lingard on her return. I prep for the patients in the trauma ward for transportation as best I can. Before Waits locks the place down, I'm going upstairs to check Jackie Ward to make sure there are no stragglers. The dispensary is now empty. Everything San Crispor has to offer in terms of first aid medicine is with you, or elsewhere on station. I'm hoping you'll bring back good news, Morley. I heard it pip at me. Yep, he's here. Totally not knitting with my arms around an emotion to support plushie. Fair. Bohemia, to build up the old Roman Empire. Empire just took over, and years of peace and prosperity sucks, and we have to revolt. I think everyone should have an emotional support plushie. Tad? She's a Build-A-Bear Hoppy Swirls frog named Calliope. Calliope's a good name. We played Levy, the musical that we did, where Stone kept paying me not to sing. Grey Gods. Yeah, I know a thing about the things we do on this channel. Okay, Ted, you actually leaving? Yeah, we played Stray Gods, and there was a character named Calliope, who was pretty cool. One of the muses, if you will. Okay, can I use this terminal without Ted, like, interrupting me while I read to you guys? Death certificate. Cause of death classified. Foster C. Report statement. Recorded 13/23, 21:37. Okay.
This is Lingard, Senior Medical Officer, Sevastopol Station. I want to state, for the record, I have been placed under duress with regards to the compromised patient 0. And Ransom, Seegson's head of operations, he made certain threats for my career and my certification. I want that on record. God help me. That woman needed help. I didn't know what type of parasite she had encountered, but it had planted something inside her. I am so sorry. I had no way of knowing what would happen.
Can we just vibe in here for a hot second? There's a species of hog we were named for, and also a T. Morgan. That makes sense. Yeah, likely the chest burster, Levy. Okay, so somewhere way over there. is the trauma center. It looks like there's a door further down this hallway, so let's hope Ted is not over that way.
Fuck!
Let's just vibe in here for a hot second. Make sure Ted's not coming to investigate the fire. Okay, so to get there, I guess I have to go all the way around now. Okay, so Ted is on the other side of the fire. Alright, so the alien will run through fire. Yeah, I don't like that at all. Okay. Okay. Use the computer. Because he can run through the fire. I assumed that he couldn't. But like, in every portrayal of the Xenomorph, they've always been shown to be afraid of fire. So I assume that you know, that explosion would trap him on the other side, you know? There's nowhere to even hide here, Tad. Like, with nowhere to hide, what do they really want me to do here? Okay, activate. 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 But, like, there's no lockers or anything to hide in, so, like... It definitely feels unfair that, you know, he shows up during this part. But like, there's not even a locker, so I don't know what I would possibly do about it, right? Right? Like, I don't understand what the game is expecting. Okay. Turn off air purification. Turn on the vent.
There's a Dr. Lingard, senior medical officer. Should be able to find out where they're keeping everything in her office.
Good luck, Ripley. Hurry if you can.
Okay. Okay. And I'm definitely enjoying the game, but it is a little frustrating. You know, it might have been better for me to play on easy so we could just enjoy the story on the first playthrough and know what was going on. And, you know, if it gets too frustrating, you know, we always have the option of switching over to easy. The fun in that is, you know, if I'm getting too frustrated. You know? Because he's using the vents to get around. And, like, that tracks, like... The vents would be a very efficient way to get around. Oh, God. Okay, so he's right there. He's, like, basically beside us, according to, like, the little radar thing there. So, we're gonna vibe for a minute. I hear him. Okay, looks like he's wandered off. Nope, he's to our right. Jesus, this Ted guy. Why they're fast and vents gives them pretty much. Okay. Okay, so the office is this way leads over here. Okay, so we got a bathroom with lockers in it. Only the space where you could come in. I mean, we would hope that would be helpful, but you know, I've seen what the Tyrannus do against Space Marines. Alright, so Ted is over that way. My kingdom for a map of this area. Jesus freaking Christ. Okay. That's where we came in. Okay, that's where the pipe explodes. Okay, the map was in here. Okay. So yeah, that pipe explodes. That other door is blocked. Do I go back down the vent? Okay, primary care floor. Power box. Item, tool, weapon. Okay. Yeah, we only have the 2 floors here. So I am confused. Hey, look, we get to watch a video again.
This is Lingard, Senior Medical Officer at Sevastopol Station. I want to state for the record. I have been placed under duress with regards to the compromised patient 0. And Ransom, Seegson's head of operations, he made certain threats for my career and my certification. I want that on record. God help me. That woman needed help. I didn't know what type of parasite she had encountered, but it had planted something inside her. I am so sorry. I had no way of knowing what would happen.
Okay, we do have that locker here. We don't have an emergency lock on this door. So he's over that way. He is right there. Can we hide in time? Okay, this could be problematic if that explodes and he's on our side of the thing. Dad? We're gonna hide again. Because I'm sure he comes to investigate whatever the explosion is. Yeah, he's right out there. We still have to stealth all the way around, though. Jeez. So, the explosion happens there. The operating theater is way over here. So that's gonna be a thing that we're dealing with. So my neck hurts. That's another problem. Okay, I think if I put my mouse on the screen, do you guys see it? Is that a thing that happens? Or is that not an option so I can show you what my thought process is? Oh, there we go. So, it looks like there's a door here. And a door here, right? On the right and the bottom of these 2 rooms. So, I'm curious if the explosion clears this door that was blocked earlier. And I can actually sneak around. Or, is there a door here? No, this is the door that was blocked. At the end of that hallway, I think. Truthfully, I don't actually remember where these doors are. And Ted is just missing again. Yeah, Ted is right there. Ted was right on the other side of that fire still. Ted has just leaped into the vents. Ted is out there stalking. Okay, what are you umming, Levy? Alright, we're in ads. We have a minute left on ads. I'm actually going to run to the washroom. And knock over. I return. Did I miss anything? Did Ted get us? Okay, he's behind us. Okay, so I don't believe there's anywhere to hide in the shower. And behind us puts him in that hallway that we want to get towards. So we would like him to be ideally to our left, if anywhere. So, yeah, right implies that he's coming into this room. I heard a door open. He's coming in this room. Ed. So we leaned back and started holding our breath too early. Thanks for the hydrate, bestie. Alright. Oh, okay, so the ID tags are marked on our map if we're hunting for them all. I think I've only got a few more deaths than me today. You know, at least we're not getting far from a save point, so we won't lose much progress. But like this game has me, you know. So, you know, we can play some Monster Train or something and wind down after, but... This game's pretty scary. Oh, God. Yeah. I mean, I'm definitely having fun with it, though. But, like, I think I'd definitely have more fun with an Aliens game where we actually got to fight the alien instead of constantly hiding from it. So just to confirm, there's nothing in here that I can actually use or want, right? Okay, so there's a locker on both sides. Okay. Okay, we got a map table. Got the terminal. You guys want to watch the video again, or do we want to see if I can skip it? Hold A to skip. Perfect.
Fuck!
No, she was just told to cover it up. Hello, sir. Hi. Is he coming? He's out there. Okay, yeah, he's just outside. Yeah, he's just outside the room. I wish that we could just turn our hand and get a, better angle, Not twist our entire body and still not be able to tell what's going on inside the room. Yes, I'm aware he's here. Somewhere. Okay, you coming? He's got to wander by this door at some point. Well, the door's open. I think he uses the vent, or else we'd be trapped if he stalks the hallway back and forth. But, like, if he just walked back and forth... If he walked back and forth, now that we know that I can actually click on this and show you the mouse. If he walked back and forth along this hallway, there'd be no way to get by, right? You know, it'd be very RNG based if he entered this room up here so that you could get in the staff gallery and then wait for him to walk by. So I think he's scripted to use the vent because it will always randomize his location at one of the other vents that way, right? Or maybe the other vent is, you know, over here or something by the ladder. But it gives you a way to escape from that office. So I'm pretty sure he's scripted to vent 100% of the time he enters that room. Okay, so he's to our left there. Okay. So, he's over by that hallway by the ladder. Nope, he's coming this way. Goodbye, world. Okay. He's out there. He's out there and he's not happy. Ted! No, stop, Ted. Yeah, pretty much. Ooh, we could... You know, Jude played Timberborn yesterday. We could play some Timberborn after. Okay. Okay, so where... So, Ted, where are you actually and where are you going? Can QB unlock Ted's heart? I mean, I don't know. Okay. So, I think Ted is directly on the other side of that wall there. Dave? Nope. Hey, Ted needs a hug. Yeah. Hugging the xenomorph is definitely a bad idea. Noises above and below are indicators that something's lurking nearby. Yes, but like, what? What specifically am I supposed to do here? Because there's a the door in the other room was locked, so we had to come in here. Maybe there was a locker in there I could have used. Okay. I'm mildly curious.
Fuck!
Okay, so we have to watch the video, huh?
This is Lingard.
No, I know that he can grab me while I'm on the computer. We've already tested that one. I was seeing how scripted the explosion is. Like, if I could sneak over and use the save at the medical station before I did this, right? You know, if it saves me a minute, it saves me a minute. Good morning, Miss Peanut. How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome to me hiding in lockers from the Xenomorph, and everything's horrible. I would like to hide. I know he's coming. How are you doing today? I hope you're well. Sick for 3 weeks already, but staying positive. Oh, that's too bad. What are you sick with? I'm doing okay. We're probably gonna switch games here soon, because this is definitely stressing me out. But we're doing well. We've named our Xenomorph Ted, and we started a death counter. Hey, Ted. Yeah, so Ted's just got some wicked chemical burn. Alright, so Ted does not always vent, apparently. Started with cold and fever, and now I have slime on my lungs and a virus. That's unfortunate. Levy, there's already a fire. We don't need your help. Hold. You've played this game a couple times? Alright, so do you know what I'm supposed to do here? Because Ted is really screwing us here. Because you're literally trying to start a fire. Ted. Ted, please come here and vent so I can, like, get out of here. They're the backup to the backup plan. I always throw the beat thing to distract him and then go very quick around. Can I craft stuff while I'm in here? No. So you want me to make a noisemaker. Craft. And then I just throw this, like, through the fire there? Okay, how do I throw things again? Clearly I'm having a problem here. Okay. Options. Game. Controls. Reload, interact pickup. Fire, melee. Weapon swap. Crouch move. Okay, it should be right trigger, question mark. Oh. X to place. Oh, goodbye, Ted. Yeah, I don't know what the throw button is. It's going to be the problem here. Okay. Yeah, because right trigger is melee. And... okay. Craft. After getting rid of the lock we've been doing, it's nice to see, I mean, definitely something. So yeah, left button to aim. Okay, if I'm holding left button, I can right button to throw. Okay. That works. Yes, I read the PC. I've read the PC, we've watched the video. So, like, after this, we know that we have to make it to the surgical theater. And, like, we made it over the security room once, but he got us in the security room, so... Respectfully, Ted, piss off. Map. That's not where I want to be. Terminal. Death certificate. Video. We skipped the video.
Fuck!
Okay, we hide real quick. Hold on. Okay. Let me hide while I'm holding on. What's up? Should I have thrown the noisemaker before I exploded the thing? Where you at, Ted? Okay, I'm holding on. Give me your thoughts here, because you have cleared this and I haven't. I hear him walking around out there. Okay, so he's to our left. Okay, so he's here. Is he gonna come in? Ed? Ed, go away. Interesting. Okay. We're on this side. Right quick, there is a locker here. We're gonna vibe here for a second. Until we can figure out where Ted is. Okay. So we're here. Yeah, just vibe here for a second. Because he's walking around now. Fix aircon. So, Ed is somewhere to our right. Okay, so he's venting. Because he didn't pass in front of us. Okay. Okay, so he's passing by. Okay. Oh, he's coming back. Okay, so he's pacing in front of us. Now, I don't know how attracted to this room he is. Because, like, there's no sliding door that, Oh. Back. Okay, so if he's going the direction that I want to go, I'm definitely not going to go mess around out there. Because my only option would be, I may maybe make another noisemaker and throw it way down the other hallway and get in the security room. But that sounds riskier than waiting for him to leave. Okay. Yes, Jax. Thanks for the biddies, Levy. Alright, I'm gonna hit Zach. Alright, I'll probably be ending once I make it to the security room and get to use that save point, so we probably won't get much further. Aw, thanks, Levy. I love QB too. Okay. I would very much like to use this without getting got. Okay. We've at least made it this far. Okay. Terminal. Ted, please don't get me while I'm using terminal. Dr. Morley, I don't care what you think you need to do. I want you out of St. Christopher now. You know what we've set up here, and I'm truly sorry for what it means to the patients who can't be moved, but this is the only way. There'll be no further warnings. Morley, I need you out of medical. We've set up shop in the habitation tower where people are fighting over supplies. We got more injuries coming in than we have meds to deal with. My team is depleted, to say the least. I don't know how you'll break the lockdown, but if you need access to St. Christopher's Central Wards, the code is 2505. St. Christopher Medical has been locked down by the Colonial Marshals until further notices. Sevastopol's medical teams are setting up field hospitals throughout Sevastopol to deal with the ongoing crisis. Locations to follow. Error.
Dr. Lingard, this is Ransom. Remember me? Your friendly Seeks and Chief Executive. Lingard, you don't drop by, you don't call. Aren't we pals anymore? Oh well, we're both busy people. And after all, I have lots of other friends. Some of them have badges. One of them told me you called Marshal Waits about a, shall we say, interesting find? I want in. No arguments. After all, how much does Waits really know about you? Not as much as your
He's right outside.
And I bet he wouldn't be as understanding about black market med supplies. I look forward to your call, Doc.
Jeez. There's a lot of wild shit going on in this space station, it sounds like. Okay, so we got the computer there. Can I zoom in on this? Nope. Okay, so it's save point, oops. Save point, passcode lock. The number that we got was 2505. Okay. Key card, please. Card.
Samuels, I'm on my way.
Okay, that's a dead end. Uh-oh. Okay, so he just went that way. Okay, key card. Okay.
It's got hell in here, Samuels.
San Cristobal Medical.
Okay, so yeah, it's at the end of this hallway, turn left, it looks like. Head is to our left. Cool. We're gonna vibe here for a minute. Enjoy vibing, guys. Okay, behind. Okay, we can live with behind. Okay. That door opened before I was near it. Okay, there's an elevator there. Okay, so we're gonna vibe here for a second. Okay, so he's there. Wait. Why is there 2 motion dots? I'm alarmed that there's 2 motion dots. What? Okay, so there's a computer. Okay. He is right there. Goodbye. That is very worrisome. There might be more than one alien. Sir? Sir, it's cheating when you shove your head through the locker. It definitely would. Like, it is unclear if there's only one xenomorph. I assumed there was only one. Okay, elevator's locked. Okay, computer. Ad break.
Turner, we've had something go down here in San Cristobal. Tape off the scene and make sure it's not touched until Garcia comes in with forensics.
That'd be a chest burster.
I want total silence.
IT.
Last thing this station needs is a panic. And one other thing. If I find out who leaked this to Ransom, I'll make it.
Okay. Of course you want me to go find the medical records.
He turned up, quoted Sikhs and privileges, and had a ringside seat for the whole goddamn mess. This is a serious incident. I don't need Ransom making it more complicated. Do you read me? Wait up.
Samuels, I've got the meds.
We're at the transit station outside medical reception. Ripley, we heard gunshots. And if we heard them, so did the creature.
Ads in 2 minutes. Okay, where's it? Okay, get to the medical reception. Sir? Okay, so straight down this hallway, turn left. Yep, he's right there. Like, I have no idea what they want me to do sometimes. Because, like, he entered the room, I snuck by, and he just turns around, like... I didn't sprint. I didn't sprint, that's not a helpful tip. Okay. So, passcode required. So we read the computer. Okay, one of these has...
Dr. Lingard, this is Ransom. Remember me? Your friendly Seegson chief executive.
Okay, 2505.
Lingard, you don't drop by, you don't call. Aren't we pals anymore? Oh, well,
Key
we're
card,
both
please.
busy people. And after all, I have lots of other friends. Some of them have badges. One of them told me you called Marshal Waits about a, shall we say, interesting find. I want in.
So, shabam.
No arguments. After all, how much does Waits really know about you? Not as much as your old friend here, and I bet he wouldn't be as understanding about black market med supplies. I look forward to your call, Doc.
He's got Helen here, Samuels.
Who's this here? Sir? Sir? Who's he? Yeah, y'all saw that guy that was just there? I thought it was actually a bug. I thought it was supposed to be one of the androids or something. I too am confused. 'Cause we didn't see anyone there last time. And, you know, it might just be an NPC that's placed there so we don't take that shorter route to go grab the med kit. So we have to take the long way around. Like, there might not be a different reason than, you know, to make us go around.
Oh, well, we're both busy people. And after all, I have lots of other friends.
Because if we shoot him, you know, it summons the alien because there's gunfire, right?
Shall we say, interesting find? I want in. No arguments. After all, how much does Waits really know about you? Not as much as your old friend here.
Yeah, he's
and
there.
I wouldn't be as understanding about black market med supplies. I look forward to your call, Doc.
Okay, so we're here. Is there anything for us in here? Nothing. Okay. Anything over here for us? No, this is a dead end. So. Yeah, he's there. So.
Just need to see the family again. It's all I want. Someone there? I'm not messing around. Whoever you are, you better back off.
Hold A to hide. Okay, so he was the second movement dot then. Ugh. Oh. I wasn't aware of how close she was, because the dot wasn't on my thing, because she was directly beside the locker. You know what? I think we're gonna call it here. Yeah. I think we're actually gonna raid out. You know, we've done 3.5 hours. I'll be back in the morning to do productivity stream and stuff. And Sage is on, and she doesn't make it on very often, so I want to show her some love and hang out for a bit. And she's playing Spooky Jumps. She's playing Spooky Jump Scare. Game jumping to stay awake. So, you know, let's go hang out with her. If she's trying to stay awake, we can show some support, and it's someone we don't get to hang out with often. So let me do the outro. End credits. Nope. Ending. We have an event next Friday. Friday, November 1. That'll be 3 p.m. Dove's 24-hour 100 follower celebration nest building stream. That 100%. Wait, no, wait. Should we make it Tuesday, October 5th? Still 3 p.m. Still 6 p.m. though, right? Or is it 3 p.m. your time? Streamathon? Oh, it's just straight up streamathon. Well, that makes it just a lot less words for me to type. 10 a.m. Is that your time or my time, Dove? 10 a.m. your time or 1 p.m. your time? Okay. So 7 a.m. Because these are all in UTC -8. That's easiest for me to wrap my head around. And then when we post it to the Discord, we can use dynamic timestamp, so it's easier. Okay, so, yes, Dove is having her streamathon Tuesday, November 5th at 7 a.m. Details to come on what we're going to do for the streamathon. Variety Day tomorrow. Yeah, Variety Day tomorrow. So if anyone needs anything coded or emotes made or anything, we'll do that first thing in the morning. So let me know what you guys need. If you have requests or anything, you know, just let me know via Discord in advance, ideally, so I can have a plan what we're doing. Slipstream from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. generally. So from 5 to 9 your time. I set aside the 4 hours in the evening to do it because if someone else is captain, I can eat dinner or whatever. And then Fallout on Friday, we're working through Old World Blues. And then Chrono Trigger this Saturday. I have no other news for you guys, so we're going to raid Sage Moon. She is a PNG tuber who is a mimic. She's very nice. Doesn't make it on very often, so you know we're gonna go raid over to there. There's your raid message if you're subbed, and the second one if you're following. Make sure you guys eat, drink, sleep, pet your pets, water your plants, charge your devices, read a book, do your self-care, because you can't charge everyone else's batteries if you're always running on empty. So I want to see you all take care of yourselves. I love you all, and I'll see you tomorrow morning.